All right. This is, if I did this right, you're going to see this video. If something went wrong, well, I guess this is for me and me only, I guess. So this is my old DVD player. I'll let you look at it for a minute. This is, we can show that. Yeah, this is my old, this was the last thing I bought at Kmart before Kmart went out of business. And I think we'll turn off the lights for a moment, but only after. So I wrote a letter, some famous person, a long time ago, and I wanted to show that person because, with people hating Trump and they want to save all the Mexicans and all the blacks and gays, but it's like, have you ever been to a Mexican ghetto? Have you ever been to a Mexican ghetto? So I wrote this letter out back in 2008 or 2009, and I made now a long time ago. I don't know if you're familiar, but we had Kodak. This is Kodak, but Kodak photo marts, little photo booths. So you'd go to this little place. It looked like a security guard station, right? When you go into the gates, and you go on. It would be in the parking lot of a supermarket, and you would go and get your pictures developed, and you usually be like an hour or maybe next day you get them developed, and you would get them in a little envelope like this one. And so, but in 2008, 2009, they made a CD, a picture CD. So we're going to look at that picture CD, and I'm going to see if I can actually raise this a little higher because, I don't exactly have all the latest technology life has to offer. So I'm going to raise this up. All right, Sylvania. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. Now, this is an analog DVD player. This is not a digital one that has a long memory. And yeah, I guess we could turn it off, the light here. So here we have this. So let's go ahead and zoom in. I'm going to try to, as best as I can, show you. This is just pictures. So if I did this right, we should be able to see everything in here. Now, I do have pictures, so I'm hoping I don't have to show these instead. But Kodak, yeah, I mean, Kodak was the gold, is in some ways still the gold standard. I don't know if Kodak ever got bought out or if it got, poured into like a holdings company. But Kodak was where it was at. You had the best pictures ever. So no disc, but we're going to put a disc in there right now. So let's see if we can get that sharp enough. Can we get that sharp enough? Okay. And I will brighten it up a little bit. Okay. Trying to get the best thing in here. So let's take a look at that. These are pictures I took with a disposable camera. Now, what I should have done, I'll tell you a little note that before I close the disc tray. I used to send messages with a portable like a disposable camcorder, and those things were pieces of garbage. So Save On used to, well, before it became CVS, Save On used to sell portable camcorders. So when I would make videos, if I wanted to send them to, like, let's say famous people or not, I would make little videos of myself and record like 30 seconds to a minute. But it didn't come out right. Nothing came out right. So I got my money back on those things. So what I'm trying to say is that during the era of YouTube, when YouTube was in its infancy, when like Kali UK was doing inept reviews, I should have bought a digital camera. I should have had a more complex. But I didn't even get a modern laptop until 2010. So I don't know what I was going to do. I still remember that one computer at the library where you put a flash drive in and it turned off the computer. I'm like, what the fuck happened there? Holy shit. So yeah, like if you stuck a thumb drive in the USB port, it would turn off the computer. You'd lose your progress. I'm like, fuck that. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if pictures are going to work here. Let's see if something's going to happen here. I'm hoping I can show you everything I could possibly show you. But if not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to post this video or not. Well, we got something. Okay. Now, this is my brother. This is my brother, Sebastian. These are my toy collection, which I could show you at any time. This is my Monopoly stuff, all my games. I do believe I was in my old house, and there's my colors, my markers and stuff, my art, and there's my comic book collection. Now here's outside where my house was, where I used to live, and here is King Taco. I'm thinking the train. Yeah, the train was just put up, the Gold Line. There's a Citadel, and there's my father. I will show these pictures one more time with a little zoomed in. There's my diplomas. Okay. And then we have East LA Civic Center, which I think looks the same today. There's the medical building around East Los Angeles Civic Center. And then there's the Civic Center sign. And I could have sworn that okay, so there's the corner of Mednick and 3rd. There's the East Los Angeles Library. And then there is the other side. Oh, yeah, they were building the Gold Line. The Gold Line had not been finished yet. So we'll do this one more time. There is East Los Angeles College kind of being rebuilt. There is Whittier Boulevard and Atlantic. Train tracks. There's a part of East LA, 4th Street, looking over the bridge. This is my old school. This is my old middle school. I forgot. I think this is still like 3rd Street. There is 3rd Street going south on Eastern. No, east. And there's me and my my barber at the time, and then different parts. So I could have sworn. So let's go back. I'm going to show you one more time. I could have sworn that I had a picture of. Maybe I don't have it anymore, but I think I could have sworn that I had. Okay. So let's go ahead and zoom in on that. Okay. So there's my brother again. Can we have that? Please have that focus. There's all my game collections. So yeah, this was like I was showing like my life in just picture form. All the colors, my markers and stuff. My comic book collection, which I still have. Yeah, so I lived out there. I lived across from a cemetery. And there's King Taco again. So at the time, the Gold Line, the Metro Gold Line wasn't even finished. So I would say it was around 2008. There's my father, in case you want to see what he looked like. There's all my diplomas to show you that I wasn't some inbred, like fucking like the trees on crack cocaine. I actually went to college. So there's that. There's the Civic Center. Yeah, so a lot of this is still the same. It's still the same. A lot of it had changed. I don't remember what the buildings were before, but a lot had changed. They were just industrial buildings nobody looked at anymore. Yep. So the train was still under construction. And when I did the art for one of my stories, I was talking about Trump. That Gold Line had not been finished, but I drew it like it was finished. So there's the train tracks of like gangbangers hang out there. Gangbangers hang out there too. See, I know a lot about. I'm going to probably do a series about how I went from being an Obama Biden supporter to a Trump supporter in 9 years. I think I want to do that. So there's the motor place, Pedorrero. There's me and a barber who used to cut my hair. I don't think she's around anymore. Don't think she is. There is the statue. Now that statue that you see, we used to have that statue. I thought I could have sworn I had the 84 Olympics mural because we used to have the LA 84 Olympics mural on the side of an old building that was part of East LA College. That is true. But I don't remember. I thought I took a picture of that. Maybe it didn't come out the way I wanted. Or maybe it's on my laptop. I don't know. But yeah, these are old things. So Yeah, I mean, so that statue there was part of the 76 gas station, and that was on the corner of the street of the house I grew up in. I was born. I lived up until I was in my 30s. Tried to find a career path in my 30s. By that time, I had to move out of that house into the one by Montebello, and then finally in this condominium. So, what's my life about? But that statue got moved around to somebody bought it and then just put it in their sort of their garage, their business. So it used to have an orange shirt, blue. It used to have this nice lacquer gloss finish to the die cast to the big metal, and they just like painted paint over it. Like it looks cheap. Like it was just such ugly cheap. It's like ugh. Anyway. They just put like house paint on it. Like you don't put house paint on a lacquer finish. Like you just don't do that. I don't know, but that's what they did. That sucked. Anyway, so that's all I want to show you concerning that. So I hope you enjoyed. Two more videos tonight, I think. It's been a while since I did a lot of videos.